Good evening, friends. My desktop audio should be good in relation to my voice now. Minimizing tabs, like minimizing the number of open windows and such to allow for maximum speed. Really quick, gotta show you this image because I made it and it's awesome. Oof, that was me that made that. Open. I feel like I'm going to one of these days end up showing something I probably shouldn't. And it's not like I have anything on my computer. But, it's the same thing as like when a cop pulls you over and you know you haven't done anything. You're a little bit suspicious of yourself. But there's an effect for it. I forget what it's called. But it is something, and I find it really interesting. I find a lot of things interesting. A lot of terribly boring things. My grandma sent me a card with a dog and an ornament on it. Like a dog inside of an ornament. Control Alt Escape. And then you click here, then just hope to God it's full screen on the video. Oh, I should not be playing this early. And I'd go here. So, from the beginning, I know that I start, like, where do I start? Start here, right? Really? It's that high of a jump? No. Okay, let's go. Muscle memory. Trash. I eat garbage. I'm the trash man. That was hilarious. I'm the trash man, I eat garbage. I shouldn't lie, I've never seen It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I think that's the show it is. It is, right? Yes. Oh, come on. Trash. Hey. Anus. I am trash. I eat garbage. That's over here. Don't go through the tube because it's faster to do this somehow. Okay, then you jump immediate, and then you just. I associate this one with my sister. Like, again, going to the thing from last night, it helps a lot if you associate the different pads with different things. I hope to God I didn't say my sister's name. Like when I said my sister, but I probably did. But I associate it with my sister, one of my sisters. I have 5. But yeah, that last one over there I associated with the word normal. It just helps to, it just helps if you have that. I assume it'd be even more beneficial if, like, your association things could make a sentence. I used to be able to do that. I used to have pretty good, whatever those are called. Pretty good skills, I guess. I don't know. I remember the first time I played this game. Beat it in 40 minutes, and that's because I was exploring every corner. And when it ended, I was not disappointed by how short it was. I was amazed at how amazing it was. How amazing it was able to be, I guess, in such a short game. Because with Refunct, I already knew it was a short game. From the reviews, it said it was a short game. And I'm okay with that. So I was like, hey, short game, fine. I heard nothing about story, so I just figured, hey, it's pretty deep stuff, they don't want to spoil it. And in a way, just not really this isn't going to sound smart, but in a way, this game with no dialogue, characters, or story probably has one of the best, stories, quote unquote, that I've ever had the pleasure of playing, because it just makes you think. The more you play it, it just makes you think about yourself. It makes you think about life. Like, I used to, when I streamed a lot, and I think I might be coming back to that, which is scary, streaming a lot, but when I used to stream a lot, I'd always play this game, or like Floating Point, I think. Floating Point is really good. It's just a really good pastime. I'd be playing this game, like, even if it was a still image stream, for two reasons. Because, I have pretty bad ADHD, I have to constantly be doing something. Then I associate these with, like, I don't know, they just go hand in hand for me. Then after this one is the final one. Yeah. But I played it for two reasons. One being that I get bored pretty easily and the gameplay is fun. Another one is that I have no clue why, but the game makes me think a lot about stuff. Just it's one of those things you can't really explain super well. Because really, it's just a game where you jump around. When you strip away, not even when you strip away anything, there's no story to it. It's not like there are characters. It's literally just a game where you jump around on squares. Well, squares and rectangles. Wait, a square is a rectangle, so rectangles. Let me just go disprove myself really quick. When I say rectangles, even though I tried for like 100 years to get that definition. Am I right or am I right? This proves me wrong, right? But I like to think that if you took away this big pillar, it would be just a square. That would probably be better for like game running. Well, as better as one, like, maybe cubic meter, not cubic, maybe like 1 square meter, it can be. Kind of like how I was talking yesterday about the reticle, which I'm actually going to disable. field of view. Oh crap. And have I had it on 105 or 100? I'm gonna turn it on 100. That sounds cool. Dun, 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 dun. So my mouse sensitivity is already pretty high, right? And I have the sensitivity set to 200%. Just so that I can... Well, I'm used to playing with my controller. It's a lot more relaxing if you do. That's, my controller is actually the thing I got my PB of 356.59. Maybe, no, it's 359.56. That's actually how I got my, PB. It's fun to talk like I'm a speedrunner. Technically, I am, because speedrunning is just playing games fast. Logitech Gamepad F310 is such an underrated controller. Joysticks are enormous, and that's awesome. Enormous joysticks are sweet. I also like to think like this. This is a rectangle, but what do I know? Not a whole lot. No one knows anything, really. Not even really. No one knows anything. We don't know if we're real. The earth is flat. Please. Really quick, I'd like to do a poll, like with the card, but I'm way too lazy to. Do you believe that the earth is flat? Y or N? Leave your answer in the below. So help me, if I get even one yes, I'm done with YouTube. As a joke. Oh, I love it when it's night. I like turning post-processing on. And technically, it should not lag the computer whatsoever because it is post-processing, right? We'll see. Did I have 30 frames before I turned it on? I think I might have. So again, I have an all-in-one, which is basically trash garbage, right? So 30 frames in a game like Refunct is pretty fantastic. I'm actually making a game. It's a first-person platformer inspired by Refunct, but it does not have Refunct-like gameplay. I should stop talking because I sound extremely pretentious. I think I used that word correctly, pretentious. Hope I used it correctly. If not, you sound like an idiot. I remember the first time, or it's either the first time you 100% a game, or the first time you, it's either the first time you 100% the game, or the first time you actually beat the game. It says I love you, or maybe it's the first time you get sub 4 minutes. It might be that. I don't know for sure. You should probably look it up before quoting me. But it says I love you, and that just warmed my heart. Because I get emotional real easy, right? It's not like I got emotional. You know, it's not like I was on the verge of tears or anything, because I wasn't. It just, you know, made me feel good, feel emotions, you know. And a game that can make me feel good is in my book a pretty darn good game. So this game is a pretty darn good game on 2 counts because it makes me feel good and I really like the gameplay a lot. And it's fun and the music rocks and I could listen to it for the rest of my life. Maybe, like, if you gave me any one of the songs to listen to for the rest of forever, I could probably do it. Maybe not the, oh no. Oh, hey, I landed, cool. Maybe not like the maybe not like the, you know, the one that gets super excited. Like one of the more mellow ones. I like this because you can duck under it. Whoa. There are a lot of things in this. Like if you imagine, so imagination to me is the coolest thing in the whole world, right? If you don't use it, you're wasting a big old chunk of your brain. Not big old chunk. Shouldn't talk about neuroscience when I have not even learned anything about it. All I know is that, like, you know, neurons and synapses and whatnot. Ludicrously basic knowledge. But crap. But if you just imagine what the character looks like, and it can be anything, because there is no character, which is cool. You could, if you want to, you could be playing as Scrooge McDuck. And I think a game that gives you that kind of freedom is pretty cool. But if you imagine like what the dude you're playing, or dudette you're playing as looks like, well, they're doing all these actions and such. Pretty interesting. I actually have all the achievements in this game. And I don't typically complete games. That is actually changing very rapidly. Because I 100%ed Mario Odyssey. Because I hate myself. It only took a month. It was not that bad. And for like the first 15 days, I'd say for the first like 20 days, I wasn't actually trying to 100% it. I have to go Christmas shopping.